Performance management is much more than providing a performance review once per year. Annual reviews don't engage employees consistently enough for them to be successful. In some cases, an annual review only serves to motivate employees to rush and meet objectives come review time. There's no significant accountability or checkpoint throughout the year. It's like a kid behaving just well enough throughout the year to avoid being grounded, and then offering to do extra chores during the holiday season. The performance management process starts with a company's mission and strategic goals, developed by the company and clearly communicated to all employees and job candidates. With everyone on the same page regarding the company's mission and values, it's much easier to ensure everything aligns while working through the rest of the performance management process. Performance planning includes a consideration of results and behaviors, as well as a development plan. Employees need to know what they're responsible for, what key factors will be used in the evaluation process, and how they can succeed in each of the established KSAs for his or her position. With the performance plan well defined, we move to the next phase, which is performance execution. This helps outline the specific responsibilities of the employee and the manager to meet the agreed-upon goals. The employee's responsibilities include a commitment to achieve goals, request feedback, communicate with supervisors, and collect and share performance data. The manager's responsibilities include observing and documenting performance, updating objectives, key accountabilities and competencies, providing feedback, offering opportunities for the employee to participate in developmental activities, and evaluating how well an employee has done at achieving the outlined objectives. The performance assessment process is an ongoing process where both the employee and manager evaluate if the agreed behaviors have been displayed and the desired outcomes have been achieved. The formal performance review is an appraisal meeting where the manager gives feedback on the employee's performance. In this meeting, new goals are determined, and usually there's an adjustment to compensation based on performance. The final stage of the performance management process is the performance renewal and recontracting phase. This is identical to the performance planning phase, except it uses the insights and information gained from the previous phases. The cycle begins again. With an established performance management process, and after collecting data from each cycle of the process, organizations can more easily understand how to attract candidates that will best fit the organization's goals. Writing effective job descriptions are important. People need to understand the day-to-day responsibilities of a position in depth so that they know where their skills fit in, or if their skills are a fit. Otherwise, an organization's recruiting team can get overwhelmed with applicants that don't match the defined needs of a role. In the performance management process, communication is key, and the connection between each component has to be clear. If any one phase of the process is poorly implemented, the rest of the phases are negatively impacted. This means that the performance review, one of the most tangible aspects of the process, will be ineffective. However, to ensure the performance review itself is as effective as possible, follow these 6 recommendations. Recommendation 1. Identify what the employee has done well and poorly, citing specific positive and negative behaviors. Recommendation 2. Solicit feedback from your employee about these behaviors. Listen for reactions and explanations. Recommendation 3. Discuss the implications of changing or not changing the behaviors. Positive feedback is best, but an employee must be made aware of what will happen if any poor performance continues. Recommendation 4. Explain to the employee how skills used in past achievements help him or her overcome any current performance problems. Recommendation 5. Agree on an action plan. Encourage the employee to invest in improving his or her performance by asking questions. Recommendation 6. Set up a meeting to follow up and agree on behaviors. actions, and attitudes to be evaluated. You are now ready to evaluate performance processes in your organization and understand the relationship between managers and employees in the performance management process.